Hi YouTube, Timothy Unkert here. In this video we're going to create a program that finds the ASCII value of a character and also converts an ASCII value into a character. By the end of this video we'll have a short program that you can just enter a character and it will give you the ASCII value, so stay tuned for that. So the first thing I want to do is create my main function, so I'm going to type void main. And then within the curly braces, what I'm going to do is we're first going to create a character. So we'll do string and then let's call it my str, and we'll set that equal to the character A. And what we'll do is we'll print my str dot and then code units. Okay, and we'll save that, and then let's bring up the terminal here. And I called this file ASCII, so I'm going to do dart ascii.dart, and it runs, and we get a list with one value in it of 97. So the ASCII value of lowercase a is 97. If we change this up to uppercase A and ran it, we'd get a different ASCII value of 65. Okay, we can also, instead of just printing this, we could assign this value to an integer. So we could say, we could create an integer called my ask, and we're going to take my string and do dot code units. But remember, code units gives you a list. So we're going to take the first item of the list, and that'll be at index 0. And now let's print my ask. Okay, so now we should get back the value 65 without being in a list. Cool. And we can take this value and convert it to a character. So we could create another string, let's call it my character, and we'll set it to a string, and we'll do from character code. That's in camel case, by the way. And we'll pass in this new integer we created, my ask. And now we'll print my character. Okay, so now we should get back 65 and A. So let's run it. And we get back 65 and A as expected. We can also get a list of string values from, say, your name. So to do that, let's actually have some user input. So let's import the Dart library dart::io. And now let's create our main function. And what we're going to do is we're going to print instructions for the user. So to enter your name. And what we'll do is create a string called your name and set it to stdin.readLineSync. And we'll have an exclamation point here at the end. And we're going to say var your name character, let's call it ASCII list equals your name dot code units. That will give us back a list of each ASCII value in the person's name. And now let's print your name ASCII list. Okay, all right, so let's go back to our terminal and run this and enter your name. I'm going to type Timothy, and we get back the ASCII values within my name. Pretty sweet. All right, I think now it's time to create a program that will take in user input in terms of character and return an ASCII value. Now this is very important if you want to create programs that respond off of character or keyboard input. So all right, so let's get rid of this stuff. We're going to keep the user input output. We're going to keep the main function also. I didn't really need to get rid of that. And let's print what the program does first. So we'll say this program takes in a character and returns the ASCII value of that character. Okay. All right, and then we'll print for the user to please enter a character and hit return. Okay, All right, and now we'll take in the character. We'll say string my character. Now they should be able to enter in more than one character, but it's only going to take, this program is only going to take the first one. So we'll do stdin.readLineSync, and we'll have the exclamation point at the end there before the semicolon, and then we will just print out the results. So we'll print the Ascii. We're going to use string interpolation to do this. The Ascii value of the character you entered is, we'll do a $sign and then curly braces, and then we'll do my character dot code units, and we want to do the first character, so we're going to do index 0. And after all this, we'll just put a period for punctuation and a semicolon to end our statement. All right, let's go ahead and run this. All right, so this program takes in a character and returns the ASCII value of that character. Please enter a character and hit return. So I'm going to do A. And the ASCII value of the character you entered is 97. Let's run it again and do something like Timothy and hit enter. The ASCII value of the character you entered is 116. So it's only taking the ASCII value from the T, so it'll work even if they put in more characters. All right. Let's do, I don't know, one more. We'll do an uppercase, or actually we could do, let's do an exclamation. Okay, the ASCII value of the character you entered is 33. So you can do other characters on the board as well. So this might be something you use to create a game in Dart. You can respond off of keyboard input. I hope you liked this video. If you did, could you please give it a like and subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching.